Hey guys, looking sorry I'm bringing you another YouTube video review. Today we're going to be reviewing Avengers Assemble Season 1. So I finished it now and it was pretty good. I pretty enjoyed Avengers Assemble. I'm sorry that this review came out is like, way out of date. Like Season 1 ended a long time ago. But yeah, I wanted to wait for the Season 1 to end and then just download the full season so I could just watch all the episodes together. And yeah, so I watched Avengers Assemble, and yeah, it was pretty good. It was a really good series, I think. Sure, okay, yeah, sure. To avoid any controversy, no, I do not think this is as good as Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but I do still think that Avengers Assemble is a good Avengers cartoon. I mean, it's good, it's fun, it's a nice cartoon. I really do. I am enjoying it a lot. And yeah, just really enjoying the series. Yeah, it was pretty good. The roster was pretty nice. It was pretty much just all the Avengers from the movie, except you just add on Falcon, and I like Falcon in the series. Falcon was pretty interesting. Um, okay, I still don't like his costume, but Falcon was a pretty cool character. I enjoyed Falcon in the series, and yeah, just really good. Um, but I think my favorite character on the team though was the Hulk. Hulk was just my favorite. He's the lines that he has is just very funny. I just really love the Hulk. Like he's just so funny, and I like it the episodes where they go into Hulk's room and Hulk's his entire room is just got all these glass action figures around everywhere, and you kind of go, what? The Hulk does that as a hobby, and yeah, just really funny and humorous thing. I just really like how they did the Hulk. Uh, especially the one episode where Hulk gets amnesia, where he gets smacked on the face and he gets amnesia, and then they gotta run around, and try and retrace his steps. They gotta figure out what was it that hit him, smacked him so hard, and you sort of learn what Hulk does in his free time, and it's very funny. Like there's a one time where like he was like hanging out with Spider Man. Now Spider Man's got to sell all these hot dogs because Hulk ate so much, and then later you find out that no, on Wednesday nights he goes bowling with the Thing. Him and the Thing go bowling with each other, and it's just very funny what he does. And then like they jump later, and then there's a part where, and then like Hulk's friends this master cosmic crafter guy, and the two of them are like best friends, and he's the guy that crafts all of Hulk's action figures for him, and it's a really good. It was just really was very funny. I think that was one of my favorite episodes. Um, Also quite like the episode where Odin comes down to Earth and wants to bring Thor back and says that Thor, no, these mortals are not. You're an Asgardian. You belong in Asgard. You're not supposed to be here. And yeah, that was a pretty good episode. Quite liked Odin, and I like the relationship between Thor and Odin, and I like how they do it in Avengers Assemble. That Thor actually does have daddy issues, and him and his dad do fight a lot. And the thing is, in the movies they make it like that, but in the TV, in the cartoon, they do it a bit better because they do it like how, like yeah, they do it more realistically. How a father and a son really do communicate with each other, and how they're always fighting and always arguing and everything. And yeah, just really enjoy that. And then like he's always got daddy issues, and then like he says. And then like when he talks to Odin, he talks to him as if he's a little teenager talking to his dad, going, "Zeech, Dad, get off my back." Sort of like okay, he doesn't say that exactly, but sort of like that. And then another episode I really enjoyed was the Doctor Doom episode where Doctor Doom like goes back in time and he reverses the timeline and he stops a lot of heroes from becoming heroes. And I thought that was pretty interesting. It reminded me a lot of Flashpoint of the big DC event DC did back in just before the New 52. And yeah, I thought they did that. That was a pretty interesting episode. I liked that episode, and yeah, pretty good. But yeah, the main outgoing story is that most of the episodes are just random episodes, really. The one outgoing story is that they do fight this team of villains called the Cabal. The Cabal, what a very weird name, which consists of Red Skull, Modoc, uh, 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 I can't remember the guy's name. The Atlantis bad guy. I know he's one of Namor's. He's a Namor villain. He's one of Namor's villains. And the Namor wasn't surprisingly not in that episode, so that's kind of weird. It was him. It was Count Dracula, and it was Hyperion. Hyperion, but the old Hyperion, not the Mark Millar Hyperion, like the classic old like Hyperion. But yeah, a pretty interesting roster. It wasn't the villain roster of villains I'm used to seeing, but it was a pretty interesting roster. I really liked Hyperion. He was like my favorite villain out of all of them because he was like just so awesome. Because Hyperion was this classic version of Hyperion is a lot like, in the Mark Millar version, he's a bit different, but with the original version of Hyperion that they use in the show, he's pretty much Superman gone bad because he has all of Superman's powers. He has super hearing, like heat vision, and the fight scenes that he has with them are pretty intense. Like he takes on, he mostly in the show you mostly see him fighting Hulk and Thor, and the battles that he has with those two are very interesting. And then he also often has one time when he had a fight with Iron Man, how Iron Man did not die and get his armor destroyed in that fight, I do not know. Tony Stark clearly has some advanced ass armor, but yeah, other than that, pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, and then there was a guy. I guess my two main concerns of this series well just my complaints, because obviously it wouldn't be a review if I didn't have any, like, at least one complaint. My only two complaints is, first one, okay, first I'll go to the simple one, the Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers crossover. Now the thing is, that crossover was good. I mean, it was okay, it wasn't anything special, but yeah, I don't know, I just found it was just okay, and I think they could have done a better job. I did like it in that episode when the Guardians and the Avengers fight each other, and you actually see them fight each other. Like you see Groot and Hulk clash with each other. The fight scenes were good, but the story, I don't know, it wasn't really good. The Guardians, they seemed too serious. They didn't seem like jokester and like casual like they were in the movie. They just seemed like really serious and very objective, and they were just like, yeah, just pretty. I mean, I know it was a serious situation, but that's the whole point of the Guardians, they still make jokes even though there's a serious situation. It's like Deadpool, or Spider-Man. It's like that thing. But no, I don't know. I found them a bit too serious, so could have done a bit better, but it was pretty good. The Guardians of the Galaxy roster was pretty much the same as the one from the movie. So if you've seen the movie, it's pretty much the same roster in this episode. So yeah, so that one could have been done a bit better. And then my other concern mainly just is Black Widow. Now Black Widow, I don't hate Black Widow. I like Black Widow as a character. But I don't know, I just found that she was just a bit underused in this series. Because I don't know, there were a lot of episodes. She was the only female on the group in the Avengers team. And there were a lot of episodes that she actually wasn't in even. Because there were a lot of episodes where they would have all the male Avengers, like everyone else on the team would be in certain episodes, but then she wouldn't be in the episode. Because I know that she's a SHIELD agent and she's loyal to SHIELD and everything, but still, I mean, she wasn't in a lot of episodes, and also most of the episodes that she was in, she didn't really really do anything helpful. Really, she's just more just there. I mean, she would like shoot like with her blaster things and everything, but she wouldn't really do anything technically useful, really. And she wouldn't really pay attention. I don't know. I just didn't feel like she was part of the group. That's the thing. I just didn't feel like she was part of the group and she was part of the team, and I felt that she was just an outsider, really. Really. There were a few episodes where she does do where she does actually do something, quite dramatic. Like in the Doctor Doom episode, she played quite a big role in that, and then also she did help. She did have a major help fighting, beating Red Skull at the end. But yeah, other than that, she wasn't really much involved in the series. Really, I don't really think that she was that involved. So I don't know. I think but that's easy fixable. Easy fixable. In season 2, if they just have her in more episodes and have her be more part of the team and do more, dramatic and inventive things, and they actually do an episode where she actually is the one who beats the villain in the end. Like she figures out, because they'll have like one episode where Captain America will take the villain down. They'll have an episode where Iron Man will figure out how to beat the villain or whatever. And I don't know. And the thing is, all the heroes, they all did that, but Black Widow didn't do any of that. She like helped towards it, but she didn't do anything. But yeah, I've been ranting on about that too long. But yeah, but other than that, it's a great series, guys. Really enjoyed it. I give it an 8.5 out of 10, and I think any Avengers fan should check it out. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, guys. Pretty interesting. Yeah, it's a pretty good cartoon. But yeah, that's my review, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And yeah, if you've seen Avengers Assemble and you want to talk about it, just leave a comment below and I'll discuss with you. And yeah, thanks, guys.